They needed it. Yep. In there, Matt. Get in there. No.
Oh, we gotta go.
We're going.
They carried it farther than I thought they were gonna. Oh, we'll have fun. Fun will be had, Thomas. All right, we're gonna have hammer. If they throw up a center guard, we're coming behind it. If they throw up a center guard, we're coming behind it.
I don't like the sweeping thing. The sweeping thing sucks. I like this. No.
Okay, so a corner guard and then a wing. Kurt, put it right on the playing hole.
Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, on the boards probably. Oh, I don't want water. Let's get on the boards. What do you mean you don't know? I know I'm losing. No, I know. I meant like your individual shot. Yeah, there it is.
We kind of knew that. Wait.
Insight. That's a dang nice mop. For all those viewers at home.
They're either completely muted still, or
They're gonna wish I was. They're gonna wish I was not mic'd up. All right, boys.
Do it. You can go out there. Not a lot of room.
I think same thing. Let's. I didn't get any hog to hog, so.
yeah, we're gonna give away secrets.
Huh?
We're gonna give away secrets.
Hey, I'm good with that.
Yeah, we're in the fourth.
We all hit 4 foot?
0-199. Might need one fix.
Might
Yeah,
need-
you want us to pick or not.
Cover your mic, Matt. Cover your mic. Yeah. It's cutting pretty hard on the left side. The right side, not as much. The left side is cutting real hard.
Good curling, guys. Good curling. Good curling. Chris.
Oh, sorry.
All right, welcome. Are we on the air? Or are people watching? Do we have 41 viewers yet?
Welcome.
Okay, just about to get underway. Draw 4 of the 5 and under national championship. This draw brings us Team Elliott out of Nashville. Lost their first game today on a kind of a heartbreaker in an extra end. And Kunkel is out of Coyote in Phoenix, Arizona.
That's awesome that we have some out-of-town people here.
Oh, it's primarily out-of-town people. I think there's only a couple St. Paul rinks in this event.
Yeah, 3. I mean, the next sheet next to us, we got my buddies from Huntsville, Alabama, Rocket City. Played them in the Big Spiel a couple years ago. Hey, Bob, who are you?
I'm Bob Hedstrom. I'm sitting here with Ted Trolson, and we've both broadcast events before of the curling nature, but
Not together.
Not together. Our first time out.
Yeah.
So we're going to develop a rapport here, though.
Yeah, it'll be easy. I mean, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Hip hip.
And so one rock in the house. First rock out of team Kunkel. They put it on the 4-foot.
Do you like having the first one in?
I kind of do.
I mean, the typical strategy is putting one up in front, right?
You know, it depends on what level you're playing at, but I like putting the first one in because you just get to see right away what kind of hitting ability your opponent has.
Yeah, well, and especially the first, then 2. Then you keep it kind of clean. You figure out the ice and like what's going on.
But yeah, I'm kind of a fan of first rock in. You know, to start a game.
Yeah, and then you you control the 4-foot, throw one up in front, and guard it up. I mean, the way the things are swinging, this is pretty swingy ice.
Yeah, they papered the rocks, and they've got the ice maker from U.S. Curling.
It's not Kreger's?
He's on the crew, but
Oh.
the chief ice maker is Sean Olison, I think. That's how that's said.
I will. I'll believe you.
So Red put up a corner guard. They are throwing their second one under the corner.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to bury that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that yellow is kind of wide open with the swing here. Yeah, I suppose Kunkel will just throw up another guard there. Keep control of that 4-foot.
Mm-hmm. For folks who don't know, championship events like this, the hammer is determined not by coin toss, but by last shot draw, which 2 members of the team during team practice before the game will throw each turn and see who gets closest to the ring. The team that has the accumulated closest total gets the hammer. In this case, the Elliott rink put both of their last shot draws on the lid.
Oh, wow, that's very nice.
So here they are with the hammer advantage and peeling off the yellow rock just sitting off center.
Yeah, I was talking to these guys earlier, and these guys have to travel long ways to get actually real competitive curling because it's just arena ice for them.
But these are both dedicated clubs now.
Oh, they are? Wow,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah, because Mark Bolger built that facility in Nashville back when he was curling with Jared Allen.
Oh, that's Jared Allen's down there. I thought that was in BFE, Tennessee out there.
No,
it's
it
in
is
Nashville?
It is in Nashville or nearby.
Was Schmitty out there too?
I don't know if he ever took up residence there.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, I know he was playing with Jared there for a bit.
He was playing with him, but I don't think he ever. I think he always has been hanging around here.
Get a little.
Jason
Talking
Smith.
about
Yeah.
Jason
A
Smith.
little bit more. Great shot, boys. Great shot.
Getting some nice arena sounds here. off of the couple mic'd players. The lead for each team is mic'd, and I believe the skips for each team is wearing a mic.
At beautiful Jim Dexter Memorial Arena. Love you, Dex.
Whoa! Let it move, let it move.
Did Dex have a nickname for you, Ted?
Get any kind of roll.
I'm sure it was either my normal or effing asshole.
Yeah.
One of the two. I don't know.
Well, the normal, if you don't know, you might know of Mr. Trolson here as Teddy Bonspiel.
I've bonspieled once or twice in my life before. And next year will be my 30th year of men's league.
Wow. You know, I was kind of thinking as coming into this event, because I really didn't know that much about it, and it's a newer competitive event in the curling world. I was thinking back, well, when was I a 5-year curler? And if you just count, you know, the years you played in leagues as your first 5 years, I guess it would have been my second year curling here in St. Paul, 1985. Was my 5th year of curling. I played 2 years in leagues in Grand Marais in northern Minnesota while I was in high school.
Beautiful country.
1 year in leagues in Mankato, and then I took a handful of years off before meeting up with some curlers and getting back into the game here in St. Paul.
Why'd you leave Grand Marais and go to Mankato? Like, Grand Marais is gorgeous.
Whoa!
Well, Grand Marais was just where I was born and raised. Mankato was a nearby town to where I went to college.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I, eventually probably matriculate my way back to Grand Marais. It is awfully nice, and I'm a winter person, so that helps.
Yeah.
They have a lot of it.
Yeah, well, yes. Do you do any winter curling up there? Or no, winter curling, camping?
No winter camping. I'm not. I mean, I was a Boy Scout, so I camped a bunch, but
Take a look.
it's
Take a
not.
look.
Camping's not a
Whoa!
huge endeavor for me.
Hal, get ready.
Oh, okay. I've done
ahead,
some winter
Hal.
camping, and I think that's one of my favorites.
Keep going. Keep going.
There's no bugs.
Good. Good shot, boys.
There's no bugs at all.
It's that 1 month
Yeah.
with no bugs.
Yeah. That was a nice, very nice guard for them there.
Yes. They've got two nicely positioned underneath that guard.
Would you throw the out turn on this one, though?
I typically like to go outside in if I can, especially if you miss wide. There's exposure that you could catch the back rock.
At least they'll open that out.
Yeah, I would have probably chosen the other turn, but you typically by now you know your team and you know what their strengths and weaknesses are. So sometimes that dictates turn.
The in turn's better for him than the out turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know the ice a little bit more.
We got this. Same thing. Cool.
So both of these teams have brought along coaches since the Kunkel team is delivering now. They are coached by a gentleman by the name of Jeff Baird, who curled briefly on arena ice down in Phoenix before they built Coyote, the dedicated club.
Push.
Have you been down there at all?
I have not.
I need to.
Well, I need to go everywhere, but
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Take it in. Take it in, Matt.
Oh, they're pushing hard.
Good.
yeah, he realized he's not getting to the line he wanted,
Right.
so
I mean, it's frozen. It's going to take a couple of
Those
rocks to
discs
get
gotta
all
get
those
rid of two
out.
of 'em.
yeah, it sure will.
Maybe.
So Jeff Baird, their coach, served 6 years as the president of the
We stick around.
Coyotes club, and
here.
still still a huge fan of the game. Both playing and this stint as a coach.
Just on the left side or nose.
I mean,
think
these
nose
guys
will
in
get them both,
uniforms
or two of them.
are spot on. I mean, you get Nashville and they got the piano on the collars.
Oh yeah, yeah, very nice design on that. I did like that.
Phoenix has a nice blue and yellow like bubble fade on it. I might have to go home and find a jersey myself and go trade one.
I got to interrupt you guys for a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
So we got Kyle Atkinson says that if you guys are interested in curling in
I'm
Coyotes
interested in
Club,
curling.
the Hotter Than Hell Bonspiel is coming up in July.
Ooh.
So that might be a good one to target.
That sounds like that's hot and
It's hotter than hell, actually.
yeah. Well, you know, July around here is like actually perfect. I don't want to leave.
August is best. September a little bit better even.
Yeah. I prefer the fall around here. But no, there's a cash field that I want to go down there because it's a really high order of merit, so I can get some points to get into men's national possibly. See what happens. I need to find some teammates that actually want to curl with me. Bobby in?
I've got other commitments.
It sounds about right.
No, I've last couple of years I've competed in seniors, and planning on taking another run at that next year. And by the way, I was watching Mike Farbelow, Team USA,
Uncle Mike,
at seniors shortly before leaving to come to the club here tonight, and he was up. I think it's his final round robin game up against Hungary 5-0 after 2. Made two really nice shots in the second end to set up a steal of 2.
I'm going to throw control. If it overcurls,
And
we'll get both. If not, we're
I
fine.
haven't kept up since then on exactly how that game transpired, but it looked like they were in pretty good shape
Put me right on the
to
center line. I'm going to throw control.
to win that one, and they'd be moving on to the playoff.
well, we got our audio overlords here that
Yeah,
are looking at the chat.
like control.
Maybe someone in the chat will give us an
a little
update.
more.
I mean, they got the Googles.
Put me on the
I'm
center
glad
line.
that you didn't ask
There we
me to Google it because, I do not do your bidding.
I know that. Yeah, it's never going to happen.
Whoa.
Okay, so Chris Elliott is delivering his
Off.
first stone, I believe.
Yeah, I'll curl it more, get the inside roll. All right,
And-
that's still open.
Thank you.
Oh no, that was Hammer.
That was it.
That
Yeah.
was Hammer. So
How much do we know?
looks like one. Yeah, we're talking too much about other stuff, talking about ourselves as usual, and
We would have gotten to the right side of that. could
And
the
this
Reds
will
don't have
continue
kicked
the
other
rest of the
yellow,
game.
like, up and out. Okay.
Who is Hammer now?
Gotcha.
What rack? What color
Yeah, I
rocks?
just want to make sure I got that one first, though. Good end. Hot start. Cool.
Yellow's got Hammer, so
Center guard.
we have
So-
to remember that.
so these are timed games. Each team has 30 minutes to talk about their shots, and then the timer is shut off as soon as the rock is delivered past the back line. And timed games also
Behind our center guard. If we go
have a 1 minute interval between ends where teams can talk about stuff, strategy if they wish,
we'll throw center guard.
and then the next end commences.
Yeah.
Keeper mover, hobber dobber.
When I mic'd up Jeff, the skip for Kunkel's team, he was a little hesitant on being mic'd because he said that it's a rule violation to swear while being mic'd, and he could get disqualified. And I was like, "What?"
I feel like
I'm
I've
like,
already
"We're
sworn
not
once.
we're not like an official like this. I don't think this would count as an official, thing."
Is terrapin curling sanctioned by USCA?
No,
Okay, whoa.
Oh yeah,
Line's good.
we do whatever.
we
that
didn't
want.
pass. We didn't do the paperwork.
Oh,
Okay,
I
line's
mean,
still good.
Dean was here. We could have.
Yeah.
Off.
But we don't want to, right?
Back at house. Yeah. That's
Yes,
I mean, kind of maybe.
we're kind of trying to fill
Don't
some
figure
big shoes that Dean Gemmel set up at the noon draw today. The CEO of USA Curling, kind enough to step in at the microphone and broadcast that first draw, or second draw of the day.
This Dale's Pale Ale is really good.
close.
Oh, you got a Dale's.
I have a Dale's. I've been drinking it all weekend.
They had pushed a few cases down at Senior Nationals in Traverse City this year for our enjoyment, and I think that the
That's all right. That's good.
fun-loving senior curlers went through everything that they had dropped off there in about a day and a half.
Yeah, I don't think it would last long. No, this is. I like Dale's before it became USCA, so I was like pretty happy that it's sponsored, and now I still have to pay for it here at the club, but I would drink it for free as well.
Line.
I'll drink. I'm paying for it and drinking it,
Hard.
and still drink it.
Hard line.
And it's cold.
All the way to it. All the way to it. All the way to it.
Rocks in the house, and
Great sweep. Great shot.
Team Elliott. Team Elliott's lead, Vanessa Williams.
Made the bad man go away. Now we're looking for a little hit and roll here.
She throws first rocks and is
that's
vice.
Inside.
Apparently.
That's inside. You're going to get the back one. Stop. Curl.
Oh, yep. Got in a little bit. Looks like this is probably going to come through the void.
That is a Blair Walsh. Blair Walsh? Wide left?
Oh, we have
For those Vikings fans out there. Go
There.
Pack, go.
So in the chat, BF B Foland 13, best friend Olin 13, said that he'd be more worried about the Kunkel lead disqualifying them.
Oh, we should have mic'd him up.
He is mic'd up.
He is mic'd up.
Oh, perfect. Good.
And the Kunkel team is tall.
Yes.
I think their lead, who called himself, his words, not mine, the short fat one, is 5'11" or 6 feet.
Still good. Still good. We're good.
Apparently,
Good
the
shot.
city of Minneapolis passed an ordinance today
You're right.
or
We're
yesterday, that you can no longer discriminate based on weight or height, which I was happy about because, I feel a lot of that, both of those.
I need some pure research on this, and I need some. 'Cause I don't think that's right. Just because I know.
Are you saying it's not right that I've been discriminated?
Here comes another.
No, well,
here
yeah,
comes
actually,
another
I-
hit. They're trying to hold that line.
No roll. No roll. No roll.
Cross house double.
Oh, it's rolling almost in front, but just a little bit too far past the back red.
Oh, I didn't hear it. That's my bad.
Yeah, there we go. Got one. No, that's a great shot. Moves things over the one side. Maybe can get a double.
Well, everything's a bit behind the tee. The second, Michael Elliott, is Chris Elliott's brother.
Younger or older?
I believe he's younger, and he is. This is his fourth curling bonspiel / tournament in his life.
We're good. We're good.
Holy
Off,
jeez.
off.
He's curled for just a year and a half.
That's awesome.
His brother started a year prior and said, "You got to do this."
He is not wrong. Curling is awesome. And it's amazing that all these people are under 5 years of experience.
Yes, Woody!
Well, you see their deliveries. It's no mistake they're here because they throw the rock very well.
Matt.
I mean, like, this is the future of curling here, the under 5. I mean, these people all have that bug of curling. When did
Sorry,
you get
Woody.
the bug?
First time I played.
Yeah.
My parents were curlers. I hung around a curling club growing up, so
Me as well.
kind of had that advantage. But I played in a throw together junior bonspiel when I was 12, 13 years old.
Exactly. Yep.
Happened to be with a really good skip, and we won it. And, from then, and I thought, oh, this is easy.
Yeah. Yeah. You hit the broom, have good weight. Easy game.
All right, we're all right.
And it was a high school sport in Grand Marais when
Line's
I
good.
was
Lucky.
Curl.
I wanted to make it a high school sport. I just couldn't make other friends of mine want to do it.
Just top 8. Off,
Here
off, off,
comes
off, off, off,
here
off.
comes
worried it was
the
gonna die.
draw
Yeah, fine.
from
Great shot.
Elliott's third, Kirk Rose.
That's a great spot.
Kirk's a social worker, works with the homeless and addiction recovery people down in Nashville.
That's amazing. That's,
Yes!
Ooh, that is way inside on that.
He got it started in on the release. It looks like they might be able to hold for a piece of this.
Yeah, maybe. Yep. Oh.
Just not a big enough piece. Got it off behind the tee line though. So
Yeah. Moved it to second shot. I mean, that's not too horrible. I mean, they can.
he's got Elliott setting up a network of catchers on that side, so he wants to put something front top 8. So that if it gets slashed that way, that it would catch on one of those back rocks.
Curl.
And like top 8, might as well get that fourth coner
Hard.
in there.
All the way hard.
So then you're looking at
All the way.
looking at 4. That's never fun.
Oh no,
Bobby, ever done that before? Looking at 4,
Great shot.
I've
Kirk.
looked at
5,
8.
6. Oh man, you just throw as hard as you can at an 8, right?
No, I threw a draw. Cut him down to like 5.
Okay. Well, that's good. As long as you didn't give the 8. Like, I will never in my lifetime, which I will now because I said it on
What are
air,
you going to hit?
will never give
Here
up
to
an 8.
there? Then they're going to be not shot.
I haven't
It's not
had
going to be helpful.
I haven't had the pleasure. Scored a couple, but never given one up.
What do you think you
If
want to
you're
do?
gonna
Do you
hit,
want
it's
to
gonna be this.
draw over here
That's your hit.
or
That's
something?
it.
I mean, a hit and roll under maybe.
I'm finding their discussion
Yeah,
very
there.
entertaining, actually.
Yeah.
That's what you said first, right?
I
Ooh,
think
geez,
this. I
okay.
think this is the right call.
Yeah. You got to put a good handle on it so it doesn't over curl.
Yeah, this is the hard thing is coming with this turn. But I think if they're coming the other way, they'd have to take Broom a couple feet into the other sheet.
Yeah.
Keep the line straight. Let's go.
I mean, just ask nice. You know, we're all friends here. You can use the other sheet if you need to. Yeah, that's over.
It is over curling.
Way too fucking light.
Whoops.
Off.
There we got one.
Way too.
Well, that's the second one that I've heard.
Oh,
So that was a little bit light. I think they needed more broom, way more broom, or use the other sheet and then like come under a little bit. But
Because even if we're wide, if we end up
because
over here, that's fine.
if you could get it even like biting edge of the 4, you've got a catcher on either turn.
so you don't necessarily use the other sheet. You just go way up the
Drawn
back
behind.
line, like up to
Drawn
the
behind,
12
top
foot, I
4.
guess, because of the
Actually,
line
let's go for the pin.
angle. I think you need more than that.
We're in
But
good shape. The miss here is wide, if anything, just to kind of protect the other two that they got in that corner.
and throw good
Your first
handle
line,
on
give me more ice. I
it. Do
need
not throw a light handle.
Not on swingy ice like this,
No.
boy. That'll
I've learned here.
back a little.
Oh, yeah. It's
no. He's got
pause
3 or more.
Curl.
pause and release, five rotations.
Curl hard.
Then you can kind of sort of.
Curl hard.
Always curl.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
1487.
He's
Oh,
even
maybe a
heavy.
little deep.
1480.
Maybe one left.
1487.
Whoa.
Straight. Whoa.
No, don't get behind the tee.
1487 that she said. Oh, that's
Hog to hog.
fast.
Didn't
That must have been a misclick.
I did bring a stopwatch,
more?
so I can.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can be back line. Back
You're
line's
better
fine.
than me, Bob.
We just gotta be in the pocket somewhere.
Which
This is
is-
really bad.
Always correct. 1487.
It's too late to hit. Yeah, draw into it. Yep. 14.5 was.
Yeah, 14.5. Yeah.
I'll try to, since they're playing a freezer here, I'll try to grab a hog to hog.
I mean, even if they're heavy and they bounce off some stuff and stick and then still sit second shot, then fine. I mean, there's some catchers in the back. That's why I hate rocks in the behind the tee line.
Maybe maybe a bit hot.
Yeah, it looks hot. Well, they can do stuff with it. Well, that's the thing. 'Cause that's you might nose
Help
this.
him out, Hal.
No,
Get
he's
in
coming.
there!
He's settling down
He's
pretty
gonna nose
nicely.
this.
It looks
Yeah.
like he's got
That
a
was
peach.
Great
Nice.
shot. Great shot.
That was
shot.
13.93
go.
hog to hog.
Sweet.
So that was back line.
I mean, I think
Left
you go
it
after that.
left it exposed a little bit.
Ooh, he's going edge of 4 here on this broom. I think that's tight. That's aggressive. Unless you're
You
throwing.
actually throw some heat.
Well,
We're just
yeah.
picking it out.
I mean,
It-
I don't really
you gotta
care
be
what happens
careful
as long
on
as-
Even
this.
from earlier draws, the rocks, the swing is starting to settle down a little bit.
We're just controlling normal. So.
I was watching at noon, and there was a good 6 feet.
If you throw heat at this, it's going to go straight and might even
Michael,
back
Michael,
off.
Michael.
Just solid, probably about a 9 seconds
it's close.
hog to hog.
Oh, curl.
They're looking to move
Yep,
that
yep,
rock
yep,
a little.
yep, yep.
Oh, he's
Just
got
a
it.
piece.
He's got it. Yeah, very nice. All right.
Good shot, Chris.
Little
Get in.
too close for comfort, I'd say,
I
but
would imagine Kunkel's going to play that same line he just threw and try to replicate his
All right.
first shot.
yeah, you can play it more over and get that freeze on that.
Got to touch 4.
Doesn't need to freeze,
four.
just needs to
What was
be
that last one? 95.
needs
Yeah.
to grab a piece of the 4.
Okay.
Because that other red rock that's back there is from the other sheet, and this is
Touch 4 foot.
the last rock.
Mm-hmm.
Because last time we forgot what last rock.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Got a 4.99 on the hog backline to hog.
499.
Yes.
You're not light. You're fine.
I think their
You're not
weight
light,
is
you're
fine. They need to.
Yeah, they got backing. There's
Oh no! Real nice shot. Real nice
Yep.
shot. Almost identical weight.
Oh, ooh, that almost
Settled in
overcurled.
nicely.
What was that? Thrown against 5?
Nice shot.
Draw to the 4 foot against 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's a 5 and under curler.
That's our coach over there.
Oh, is it really?
He's texting right now.
My dad always told me if you can't draw the 4 foot as a skip, you shouldn't be skipping.
I'm watching your coach right now.
I mean, that's some tight Bertrand a shot there, thrown against 5. Well, you got backing.
Okay.
Just can't throw light.
Picking things. Eventually we'll get it
Do you
double.
like how we played
gotta
the
happen,
first
right?
end?
Well, we're off to a good start. 1-1 game, and both teams making some shots, missing a couple shots.
For 5 and under curlers, these are great games.
Yeah, look around at all
are
the
great
games.
games.
It's got 1 3-end over on sheet 1, and a couple of deuces on 3 and 4, and 6.
You're doing our numbers for us too?
Well, they yelled at us last time. I didn't want you to get yelled at.
Ah, thank you.
Do numbers. Let's do numbers. I ain't doing it.
Hanging the score, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, at competitive events, there's officials out on the ice, and they take care of hanging the score promptly.
Oh, well, that's very nice of them.
How up? Okay.
I thought we should probably play ends here, get some cards out.
I don't know if we came equipped for that.
Just right. That's all. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Someone's
Good
got
speed,
a
guys.
cruise board and cards.
Oh yeah, there's always some over on the ledge.
Yeah. We got Justin, the skip from the last end. He should probably play ends with us. Throw some dollars out. Gambling. Justin, you in?
Throw a couple bucks.
Yeah. It's curling, bud.
Whoa, whoa.
Not sure if they meant to, but Kunkel goes in the
no,
rings
no.
with their
Whoa!
first shot.
I mean, they're not hitting
We're
it,
not
so
going to
it's
hit this.
yeah.
All right.
That's a great shot because they're going to go behind the tee line. Might as well just guard that up again. Throw one.
I didn't see what the call was there, if he was wanting to freeze and it overcurled, or it wasn't the wait for a hit.
No.
Kunkel choosing to hit the one in the back of the rings.
Yes! Yes!
I mean, you can't score with rocks in the racks, so. Oh, that's a flash.
Yep.
That just took off.
Matt.
They could get
Matt,
started
fine.
in
Sorry.
and
Started it, and it wasn't a
Yeah.
positive, good rotate. There's probably like 2 or 3. You need like 5 or 6 here on this ice with this swing because they just paper the rocks, and then they're going to take off a little bit more. And it's fast.
it is fast. If they're getting
Whoa! Whoa!
Stay close. Close.
Whoa! No roll. We're good. Leave it. Leave it. Good shot.
Yeah, we're just talking like
I love having everything in the back of the
inside out takes off more than outside in. Why do you think that is? Is it because like the inside is more used and then it catches the less used ice, or?
Well, I know in this club the tendency is for the rock to curl a lot once it's crossed the center line.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And I think that's at least fairly common.
Yeah. I believe that.
If you're skipping and watching rocks come down, you always got to be aware of when that rock is approaching the center line, because it's really going to go.
Yeah. If you get outside the 4-foot lines, usually, then they tend to go a little bit too. I mean, each club has its tendencies of ice and whatnot, but like, there's certain, I guess, constants like 4-foot line, 8-foot lines. They're little. They have runs on them.
Whoa!
Yep.
6, 7.
Okay.
Now is that like the
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
scraping?
We're gonna
pattern
overcurl
like
the freeze.
some
We'll be fine.
people
We'll be fine.
use?
Coming down.
I'm not enough of a
Sweep curl.
ice
Hard you can.
technician
Hard you
to
can. Good shot, Michael.
to really speak to what causes that.
Yeah, this is way above our pay grade to
Oh,
start
yeah.
talking about icing patterns
Yeah.
and whatnot and how
That's-
stuff moves.
That's why they have experts, and I'm not one of them.
I am not either.
Bob and Ted, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you thought, like, I have not heard a lot of swearing. Have you heard a lot of swearing?
Couple.
No.
Or I heard one.
I don't hear it at all.
Because there's quite a chatter about, like, we should be drinking every time they swear, and then if we did, we'd run out of booze. And then there's someone named Anto who said, if y'all haven't heard the F word before, if you aren't drinking during curling, what are you even doing?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Exactly.
Where's this whiskey that I have? I got some ice, but no whiskey.
Oh, Bob brought it over there.
Oh no, I brought it back.
You brought? Oh, jeez. Yeah, no. There is a lot of swearing and curling, just usually under the breath. But like,
Hard line.
I don't. It's not a thing.
Should be okay.
I'd rather like swear.
It's not a big thing,
Yeah.
It's it like say under your breath, usually to yourself.
Usually like disguise swearing as other things, like what kind of gum, or what kind of kit, or what kind of hue. Yes, whiskey. Thank you, sir. I have some Bib Tucker small batch bourbon whiskey, classic 6 years here. Oh,
Yes!
where's that cork?
It looks like
Good.
There is a tendency for the
Just
Kunkel for Jeff Kunkel to play that hit inside out, and it's been biting him a little bit. They got a piece of that one in the back, but he's going to give Elliott a chance to split the house.
Ooh, dance moves going on there.
Yeah, like 410.
There is a chance for the 2 here. If everything goes right, there's a chance for 2.
9.
She's saying 9, so that's deep. That's now it's checking up a little bit. She
Or
changed
we're
her
good.
number to a
We're good.
7 or 8.
Or she's German and saying no.
We're good. He'll stick around.
Yeah, that's deep.
I got 13-7-5 hog to
Yeah,
hog on
yeah,
that, so that should go back 12 if not out.
So it gave them an out.
Oh, nope.
Elliott, he gave,
No,
he gave Elliott an out.
He got a piece, so that's all he needed.
You come down to it? I think you come
No.
down to it.
No, I
Or
think
you hit it? Oh, you hit it? Well, then you hit it, and you're still getting the 2. If you come down to it, they come down to it, then it's...
It's playing a hit on it. I would be tempted to play the hit on the other rock and try to get a roll across and try to be in front. You know, bring all the play to one side of the sheet.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
technically, there's the double there.
There he is. I've
Good.
seen people call and
Great
make
shot,
that.
boys.
It's when they're that far apart, it's one of the toughest shots in the world.
Some people say it's a game of inches, but I wish it was because it's a game of centimeters.
Or,
Some-
or
or
millimeters in
millimeters.
some cases.
Yeah, this originated in Scotland here. We use metric, I guess. But is the sheets laid out in metric, or is it?
It's still called the 12-foot and the 8-foot
Yeah,
and the
exactly,
4-foot.
right?
Hard! Hard!
But they use metric time when they're timing rocks.
All the way. All the way.
Oh yes,
All the way. All the way.
the thousandths, hundredths. Base 60.
Yeah.
Like, where did we get base 60 out of time?
Normal. I think it's
All
gonna
right,
fall
caught a little
like
break
half of a
there
lot.
with
So normal.
a miss on that
Any
hit
bit
on
of
the
that
back.
rock, Woody. Any bit of it.
That back yellow. Kirk's not mic'd up, but he might have been saying
hit and out.
something
I don't care. Hitting
to
out.
himself after that shot.
I thought we were going to get a piece out of that.
He's just saying, just
I'd
hit
love
it
to just
out.
hit that rock out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make the bad
What do the
man go
viewers
away.
at home think?
taking it out and
Normal.
definitely preferring the inside out
Really weird.
hit.
We've never done
What
this
do
shot
the
throw yet.
viewers think at home? He just asked the question. I think he knows that he's mic'd up. I think I'd forget.
Whoa!
I'd be all caught up in curling and stuff. Super focused.
Matt!
Looks like
He's got it.
got a nice hit here. Gonna get a slight
little
inside roll.
In the chat, there's a discussion about whether Spam is better fried or steamed.
Ooh.
How about
Ooh.
or neither?
I mean, what's the spam like sushi roll? Wasabi?
Didn't really
I think I'd rather have steam for that, but fried for
something to
breakfast.
fall really quickly.
There's a
It never
difference.
did.
Now, spam as a sushi ingredient, is that pretty much limited to Hawaii? I haven't seen it
I
elsewhere.
think so, yeah.
And other countries that get canned.
That last time kind of got away
Canned,
from us a little bit.
Like Papua New Guinea, I think it's big.
Still fine, yeah.
Spam.
We're hitting one on the left. Just bump it
I know-
I'd eat the shit out of it.
I know the spam is. Are we looking at a skinny double here, or what's this broom?
Not with that broom, no.
A light. It would have to be an awfully light skinny double.
Oh.
No.
Yeah?
We got a new. We have a lot of people chatting. We have a new person, Marcel Stieber.
Blair Walsh.
Went by.
Definitely loves fried better for breakfast.
Yeah. Fried for breakfast. Yeah, definitely.
I wonder if you could
Steam
ground like Spam up and make a patty, like a Spam burger, or maybe a Spam Juicy Lucy.
It's already been ground up and
How did
like
this?
a lot.
Oh, we'll have a draw for one.
How did this conversation thread get started over there on?
Because Zachary Anderson on the chat said that he's just here to spam the chat.
Oh, okay.
And then they tried to get him to start drinking.
I believe that's Lexi's fault. I'm gonna go find Lexi.
I don't know. From
Talk some sense in that
checking in the earlier draws, Mr. Zachary Anderson is a frequent contributor.
Yeah, he should get his butt down here and he should call a game. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where he lives.
I have an extra. I'm assuming Duluth. I have an extra bedroom, dude.
Wasn't he having a conversation with you about growing up in North Dakota, Chris?
Oh, is that the same person?
I
lose track of these things. You know, I drink bourbon while I'm doing this. So, I was talking to somebody who, Grand Forks person or Fargo.
Yeah, I just happened to be tuning into that noon draw, and there was a lot of talk of your
Marcel, the reason I got your name
your
right is because I
childhood.
had a lot of German in school.
All right, so a guard is coming up from Jeff Kunkel, and it overcurled a little bit, but he's forcing Elliott to
Do something.
draw a big piece of the forefoot in order to
Yeah, freeze them right there. Yep.
sit
Freeze them
shot.
there. God, that's a lot of room. God, I looking at that, it'd be tough to trust it, but you have to trust that.
You gotta believe it.
Hit the broom at a good weight.
So Zach lives in North Dakota, and this guy Anto, who I'm sure is famous,
Okay, now it makes sense.
he says that if Zach makes his way from North Dakota, he'll fly here from California. I have some extra frequent flyer points. I'd make that happen.
Wow.
I got a room. You guys can
No,
stay at
don't-
Teddy Bonds.
don't
house.
stay-
They're pounding this. They're
Don't
pounding
stay
this
at
hard.
Teddy Bonspiel's. That's just an advice.
I think he's.
You guys don't like the Bonspiel?
Oh, what? Didn't quite get the shot. Ticked a little bit on the way in. Just you saw that broom and it overcurled. He was maybe just a hair light.
Yeah,
but
just light. You could be heavy there and you could bump a little bit, but they cut him down. I mean, it's still only one.
Yep.
In the odd ends, and now you got the even ends coming back with hammer.
Bob, I appreciate you taking us back to life and back to reality on that. That was an important
Oh, you mean
shot.
talking about the game?
Yeah, especially the last shot, that's like the resolve of the whole chess match.
Well,
Wait, we're supposed to be talking about
Dude,
curling?
he's sturgeon fishing.
Sturgeon
I
fish-
want to go sturgeon fishing so bad. Yeah.
go find your friend Chris Dolan.
Yeah. I've got a friend who fishes on Rainy River. My cabin's up there, and but apparently you have to get there at the right time, and so it's not like you can plan let's go Friday, we'll catch some sturgeon, like if you live in the cities.
Yeah.
It's like you got to be there
Yeah.
At the time when they're hitting, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some people catch sturgeon on the Chippewa/Flambeau River in Wisconsin. And that's just wild.
All right, the fourth end is underway. We're going to finish up this end. They'll take a fourth end break. But first rock coming in, and they are definitely playing it to be in the rings.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that sturgeon, there's this ritual that the first sturgeon you catch when you go fishing, you kiss.
You see those lips?
Yeah,
I've
you
heard
kiss
some. Well, I've heard other things, but yeah, you kiss them.
You've heard other things. Great.
Yeah, well, I think my friends are degenerates, but
You're
that's fine.
you're probably gonna get disqualified.
For
As,
what?
uh,
I didn't say anything.
as someone, Ted, do you originally hail from Superior, Wisconsin?
I am, yes. Soup Town. Superior,
So,
Wisconsin.
so you're no stranger to the smelt.
No, I've bitten, eaten heads off the smelt many
that
times.
was the tradition that I was alluding to.
They are delicious. They got a sweet taste to them. Like
Not raw.
no, raw. They're actually
okay.
It's a sweet taste.
I'll trust you on that and leave it there.
We got some kudos from a St. Paul Curling Club board member, just for Bob though.
Oh, if
Brian
it's hot,
Brian Grabowski says kudos to Bob for talking about curling.
It's an odd concept, but thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Nice little hit and roll to a biter.
and it's stuck in the rings.
Stuck
See,
in the
I talk
rings.
about curling.
Elliott choosing to play a draw over to freeze on that one in the 12-foot.
That it just feels like a lot of broom, but that's just what the ice is doing. You just got to trust your skip, hit the broom, throw that good weight.
Gonna watch for rotation on this. She
Yeah.
gave it a good pop. It's already got one, so she's got a
Oh, they're switching, yeah.
she's got about a 5 or 6 on rotation here.
Yeah,
so
that's really good rotation.
that's good coaching.
Can't hurt it. As far as you can. Actually, off.
It so happens that Tom Straub, the coach of Team Elliott, is also the
Control.
partner of their lead, Vanessa Williams. Tom's an IT guy and
Whoa.
Ooh, she popped that one out a little bit.
began curling in Cincinnati
Matt.
before moving to the
Whoa. You're good now.
over
Good
to
shot.
Nashville.
Oh, I see a triple lined up.
Apparently, the Nashville club is set up as kind of a corporate event space, first. Like that takes priority over leagues.
Well, I heard that was like Jared Allen, the Viking
Mark
guy.
Bulger did it. But
Oh.
yeah, but apparently, I've got a guy that I call Dan Middlecamp, and he brought his team down there, and they do a really, really good time. It's really super fun to curl, and then Nashville obviously is great, so it's great for that. But I've talked to some league curlers that say their leagues get kind of moved around because that takes a priority.
Their second, Michael Elliott.
That looks like
just
that's falling
delivering the stone here. Trying maybe a thin double. It's going to roll over get a little piece,
Push
but
it
roll out. Michael is works in the music publishing business in Nashville. So talked to him a bit about that before the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sounds.
I can get my music career going here, eh?
Sounds like a fun gig. He said he really enjoys it.
Taylor Swift actually moved to Nashville and kind of got her start there, right?
I think everyone probably does, but I could probably get my accordion business going.
In Nashville?
Yeah. Yeah, Steve and I, Ranger AI, we could get our accordions going
Don't
and
listen to him.
make some good music down
Make
in
sure it's
Nashville. We got hookups.
Both senior teams qualified for the playoffs.
No. Don't listen to him. You guys are on the rock now.
That's good news. Margie Smith out of St. Paul and Mike Farbelow at least half out of St. Paul. Margie's, 75% out of St. Paul.
I've heard Margie Smith beats her kid all the time. Max? Yeah. Every time I see it, she's like beating him.
You should be careful about how you use the word beat between a mother and her son. But I think you're referring to the game of curling.
Oh, yeah. No, Margie's the sweetest, nicest person ever. And I love both of them. But yeah. No, Margie does beat her kid all the time.
Frequently.
And Max is a great curler, too.
He really is. He's really focused on the game of curling and has improved vastly over the years. Heck of a sweeper.
Oh, God. Yeah.
He was in the club championship, right?
Whoa. Yes.
I believe so.
Yes. Yeah.
Matt rolled it
With
there.
Chris Dolan.
Never
Yeah.
mind, just knows. Good shot.
They were club champions. All right. Kunkel's making it kind of rough on Mr. Elliott here. They've got thirds, first rock coming down, and they are looking at 3 yellow in the house.
And it's their hammer, too, so.
Their hammer, playing the freeze on the back button.
I mean, it's the 4 foot is still open. I mean, they want to get 2 here. But
I think at this stage, this is the right call.
Yeah.
At some point, maybe you'd try for a hit and roll, but again, it's line seems to be over curling on them a bit.
I mean, even they bump it back and get underneath, and then they can set up for a 2. That looks a little light.
He's going to get a little tick and
nice little
come
tick.
back.
All right.
Not enough for shot, but
Yeah, and it's open. You can still, like, peel it out. Just don't get wide and peel your own out. 'Cause I've done that how many times? Too many to count. That was a good release. Didn't pop it. This should come up.
Matt!
Yep, they're
he's
fine.
carving a bit.
Yep, bad man's going away.
Going to roll.
Good shot.
And is it going to stick? No, that's fine. 95%.
Let's do it again.
Kirk Rose trying to improve a bit on his first shot. I didn't notice if Chris moved the broom out a little bit to accommodate that last one over curling.
See this release? Yeah, that's pretty light. It wasn't popped at all.
Curl, switch.
Got a 393 on the.
Switch.
93? Yeah. Well, that's close.
Off.
That's close.
And the weight's real close, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit at the end.
I think this is a nice shot.
That's 1462 on the hog to hog.
Oh, it's over curling. Yeah,
Shot.
that's fine. Perfect. Nice shot.
You need to go for it. Yeah, normal.
I mean, even if he knows it,
Would have been nice if they
Yeah.
could have stacked
Doesn't
that
matter,
right
yeah.
on
I
top
don't care about
because
losing that
it's
one. A little more.
vulnerable
Yeah,
to
no,
going
that's
away
good.
now. Just needs a piece.
yeah, you can pick it and still be.
Well, it doesn't even kill him if he loses the back rock because giving him something to stack on the button isn't really helping him out right now.
It's not
There's no room
preferred.
back here. All right.
I hate
Get it, normal.
rocks behind the tee
We're going to
line.
lose our yellow shooter, and that's
Usually
yellow,
there's
that's okay.
more trouble than it's worth.
Yep. When you're in the house, I do find myself saying front of the tee, front of the tee.
Always, yeah. Sheet next to us, Rocket City dudes are doing all right.
Oh, they're stacking them up 4-0 over on
Alabama.
sheet F.
Alabama.
This is over curling. He's gonna
And that- it's-
lose them both,
Lose
but
them both. That's
There we go.
fine.
it actually leaves the shooter in a pretty nice
job,
place
boys.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forcing Elliott
So,
to
like,
make a play on
Back
it.
line. Try to get right here.
Try to play quiet weight and get a little bit of a roll underneath.
Bump it back behind the tee. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what else you got. Just try to keep your rocks in play to get a couple, maybe.
Just going like back line to hack.
Get a skip's deuce
trying
here.
to get to the left side of it. I don't know if we can.
Get to the left side. He doesn't think he can. I mean, it's
This is
Really?
this is a
Fork 'em the other way.
really tough shot to play this quiet on this swingy ice because if you get up a tad, you're going to stay wide and roll open. If you
Yep.
get down a tad, it can over curl and you click the guard.
Whoa.
yeah. That's
Whoa, man. Whoa.
looks.
Yeah, it's coming nicely.
Stay close.
But he's got a bit.
Yeah, straight.
Oh.
Straight.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. God, that just.
Hard straight.
Oh, okay.
Hard straight.
Off
You
now,
got it,
off
you got
now.
it, you
He's
got
getting
it.
a click. Oh, just a little
So
bit too late.
close. Man, that was close.
So now Yellow's got to decide if they're just going to hit the
Yeah.
wide
okay.
open one for
Yeah.
the force.
Yeah.
A
What
tough
is-
force it'll be
Go
too.
away.
That well, if he can square this up and be sitting
Normal.
full,
Get rid of it.
almost full 4 foot.
Yeah, if possible, let's roll away.
And then
If
it's
not,
just a
we're gonna
nose
Get rid
hit
of it.
for one.
Can't roll a speck though, because that top yellow almost biting the button.
I mean, he wants to nose this, so he's touching the 4 foot there too.
Yes, yeah. This hit wants to be square nose or
At the least, make it go away.
yeah,
Nose would be perfect.
a slight roll under wouldn't be horrible either.
Nope. Yeah.
Sweeping it to
they're
stay
fine.
straight. Now
Yep,
they're off.
great.
No, roll
They're-
away.
Oh, he's rolling
They're-
away, I think.
I don't think so. Perfect.
Not much.
Nice shot.
So is it? He can square up. He can square up the top one and be shot
Are they
on a hit.
what
but
kind
I
of weight they're
think-
throwing at
I
this?
We
think he's
just
playing
noticed
that
that or be a
same
little
quiet
on the right
weight
side
like
than
he
where
just
it's
played
Oh, that's
on
that's
his last
dangerous.
rock.
Yeah, that's
Not my preference.
nope, not mine either. I throw normal and you know it's straight and put it close and pop it. Knows it, but
Line.
See what happens here.
Oh, he's calling line
line.
right away out of hand.
okay, that's fine, I guess.
All the way line.
I think this is fine.
Hard line.
Ooh,
Hard
okay,
line.
maybe sweep.
Yep, throw hard.
No, he's.
Throw
Yep,
hard.
yep. No,
I think he's got the make
Yeah,
here.
he's got it. He's got it.
Whoa.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
We had to
Yep.
be on
Nice
that
shot.
One red.
Right.
Fine shot.
Yeah. But I didn't
Yep.
want to get on the left side and scoot out and have that count.
Good.
And
good point,
even
bud.
that was solid hack weight, maybe hack plus, and you saw how much that baby curled.
Border hack here.
Everyone saw it. They shook.
I think they're the same here in St. Paul.
Well, yeah, you can't even call St. Paul board because they are the same thing here.
I mean, we get technical, I guess. It's like space weight.
It's like space weight.
You know what space weight is, right?
I do. It's the space between the back of the rings and the hack.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I picked that up from, I think,
I thought that was a Dropkin, a Corey Dropkin term, but
I think it was Schuster and like while ago, I think. Someone can tell us wrong though, because I like to be told to be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I like to be corrected.
Yes. Well, you go to Reddit and just say the wrong things, and you figure it out.
I often stand to be corrected.
Hey, fourth and break. I need a pee.
Too much information.
Oh, I might do other things, but you know, that's not too much information.
Okay. I'm going to shut my mic off, so see you back in the fifth end.
Yeah, John Landsteiner says it's going to be quicker.
Thank you.
Yes, after the mop,
Yep.
it's going to pick up.
We'll see. We'll have to do times and figure it out.
It's going to pick up a tenth.
I don't want to prove him wrong, but I think it's going to be right.
That's been my experience.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought you guys were going to mute yourselves.
Yeah, see you in the fifth.
Okay, bye.
Are we okay with these like cluster, like these just ones, like take one, steal, wait for a mistake?
Are you in line? Or did you already get? Okay.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, and then we're gonna, because their front end's not hit. Their front end can't, she'll do a halfway hit, but she's not doing. Yeah, if we had hammered that, that would have been toast. They'd have been toast. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. You get out of your way.
There were many mistakes.
Well, you know, there's like a shot.
No, I meant buttons.
So this was your setup. This was Chris's.
Oof, into the. But I guess
He wanted to.
so. On Woody's second shot, should we have hit again? I felt like at that point. So like, and coming in the second end, Woody's second shot, should we have hit again? I was like, hit. And we. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like actually hot or just relative to the ice. How, like I shed.
Yeah.
You never quite got a good roll, right?
No.
All the rolls were kind of thin. You know, they either rolled out or they just sort of pulled your nose. So, but
We knew it was gonna be a rough one, anyways.
they're gonna make some shots. And they're gonna miss everything.
I I mean, those first 2 draws that she did, oh my goodness. Or the first end where she had the guard and then the draw, I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, they were perfect. I was like, I can't.
All right, Coach, how we doing?
Like, if we missed a rock, if we missed that hit, then now they're sitting 2.
Yeah, you really can't go. Like, with such swinging action,
like
you can't go after the
That's what I try to do.
after the free
You
guard.
tapped here, but that's fine.
You don't have any chance of hitting
My-
the guard.
You
but
tapped
back
here,
release and rock
like
on.
okay. Then you were thinking
Probably
the
what I
same
would have done.
Yeah. Well,
Because
we
then
ended
it
up
forced
back
you.
here, and I wanted to. Yeah.
And it kind of, because they weren't, you got it.
Yeah. That was a line versus distance situation, and
Yeah.
kind of got between a rock and a hard
No,
place.
mandatory.
Could have done that.
Yeah.
So it's just something to think about as it goes.
And the ice is hard. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm just so funny.
Walking up the middle pretty good.
If we keep it like this, we'll be all right.
Still have a guard one in. You always have an option to look elsewhere.
Yeah, and then if they'll run, they might stay in.
Yeah.
But if they run, they might stay as a guard and they roll away, and then we.
Yeah, and then they're one rock off.
Cool. Good shot. Oh,
The
well.
broadcast crew is occupied right now helping a curling bananagram game, finish.
With the wives of
Yeah.
the national team. We have juicy information, hopefully here coming from the national team. I heard we had a little niece. If they don't win, they're stuck here forever, which is actually not a horrible place to be.
What is the national team?
Nashville.
Oh, Nashville team.
Am I slurring my words already?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all right. Or I could not. I could be slurring your words for you, like in my ears.
No,
All right.
I'm probably slurring.
We're back. We're fully staffed again.
All right, so we're coming off the 4th end break, playing the 5th end, and Team Elliott, Nashville, chose to put up center guard.
Line.
Yellow, Kunkel
Oh, she popped it, though. That's good.
throwing his under.
That's good rotation and a pop. That's
We got it.
So
enough of
it's
it.
going to
bad man.
hit,
Yep.
roll to the
Good shot.
edge. Nice shot. Oh, no, it rolled all the way out.
That's good old skip.
Looked like it was
tripper.
soft enough to stick around, and St. Paul doesn't have the liveliest striking bands in
You might.
the world of curling, but that one hit and popped out. Here comes Yellow coming under the center again.
Yeah, look at that bend right now. It just takes off like.
Yeah, you see they can fully bury still.
All right.
Look at that. Really nice.
In the last 3 feet.
That's a nice shot.
Hey, Bob,
Top
could you
4.
double-click down on that the striking band comment? I'm interested in what you mean by that.
Ooh, yes.
Okay. The striking band is where when rocks hit each other. Ours are less lively than a lot of clubs I played in. I think it just mostly has to do with the age of the rocks.
What does that mean, less lively? Well, like, what would a lively rock do?
It takes more weight to produce a takeout.
Oh,
so
on ours.
If you watch the Briar or something, those rocks, they catch a little tiny piece of a stone and it's just gone. And ours, it's fairly common knowledge that ours don't.
Yeah, Belvich has mentioned that we need to fix that. But I don't what would be the physics behind that? Like, why would the striking band? Is it it's dull or
if it gets too wide?
It's too wide.
It's too wide. It's
so the transfer energy is less precise.
It is literally physics. So if you had a striking band of just a tiny bit, it's going to be more effective in removing a rock than a wider one.
If you can see the rocks, you can see the striking band because it is duller than the rest of the rock, and that's what parts it hits. So there's more transfer energy in a wider area. If it was thinner, it would be less. So then it's.
But if you have two rocks, right, and one rock hits it, and the transfer, just say we quantify the surface area of the hit. And say one is a 1 square centimeter, same amount of weight, 1 square centimeter versus 10 square centimeters. It seems like you're transferring the same amount of energy between the rocks. Why would it matter if it's a smaller amount that hits or a bigger amount?
We need some engineers here, I think, to understand the transfer of weight between two stones and the thickness of and if it's thinner, it might be more energy into it. Because if you look at the bands, there are different sizes, I guess, a little bit. Like the rock right there.
I think all the rocks here are uniform.
Yes.
As far as what the striking bands look like. But if you get out and curl in a lot of different curling clubs, you'll notice that some clubs are definitely.
Yeah. No, I believe you.
Their rocks are more lively.
No, Brian Grabowski says we have brown rocks versus green rocks. I don't know what that means. It's the type of granite?
It's the type of granite. So
I believe all curling rocks come from a Pacific crag in Scotland.
Yeah, Elsa Crag?
Elsa Crag.
Yeah. So and then it's the water content of them, or it's
there's
super
something
low,
that's
so
something that makes those perfect. And
I did watch how it's made on curling rocks. That was pretty neat.
All right, sorry for
we got a miss on
going down the rabbit hole of the striking.
That's okay.
It is a thing. It is a thing.
Just got another miss on hit from Kirk Rose, the vice for Team Elliott. So Kunkel is loading the house up again.
As Joe Mauer likes to say, it's frustrating. Did you listen to his statue speech?
I did not.
It was 3-4. You gotta go.
It's Joe Mauer, classic Joe Mauer.
Yes for line. Yes for line.
Heard his retirement speech when he had his number. I guess his number retired at Target Field.
I'm assuming it's the same.
Yeah.
Even though he crashed here, that's a great shot. Blocks everything up. It's still.
That was a real nice leave. Elliott forced to play a bit of a backwards in off here, or
That's a lot of room for what I think he wants to do.
Well, if you're going to roll all the way to potential shot, that is a lot of room.
Line.
Set that out so they're playing a plan B here where they want to catch a piece of that guard that was just thrown.
Yeah, even with that weight,
I got you wide.
that's right.
Can't make you do all the work.
But this is under 5 here, and these people are
I don't like feeling it. I like going back in.
the future of the sport here, because every one of these people here have the bug.
Oh,
Have
absolutely,
the
in a
bug,
big
and,
way.
And
I
they're going to curl more.
so all of the, all
Didn't
of
you
these,
say that same bit in the first half?
Yeah, well, I can use it. It's a different. There's different people listening.
So we got the qualifying. You not only have to
Line's
have
better.
curled
Line's a lot better.
5 years or fewer,
Just top 12.
but you have to qualify
not.
at
top
sanctioned
12?
5 and under bonspiels.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, Matt, go. Matt, you gotta
in
go.
order
No, just
to
Matt.
in order to
off.
participate.
Damn.
So all of these 24 teams, save one, have qualified through a 5 and under bonspiel qualifier. The one that has not is the
It's either that or draw to here.
On
the
G1?
24th team is given to the host club.
Yeah.
This,
I mean, and
I
they
think you get at least 2 of them.
some of these people curled in multiple bonspiels just to get the chance to be in here.
Yeah, I had some notes where
Let's draw.
I
And
think
that's
it
awesome.
said that was it the
We're in the fourth
Coyotes team that
We're back here. That's fine.
one
There's back
qualified in 2 spiels and came close to qualifying in a third?
Yeah, they won the PNWCA 5 and under and the MOPAC 5 and other. However, they lost in the semis in another one,
I know.
the superhuman 5 and under, to the eventual winner team
gonna jam on the
Campbell,
other one. Like, the best we
another
can do is one.
Coyote team. Coyote Wild,
Maybe
I think,
2
is
if we
their
shoot out to
team.
the side, but
I'm
we're
just
wide open.
upset I can't play in these.
We're going to try to draw around.
I'm upset
They're
that you
both
can't play
like
with
kind
them
of top
in them
8,
either.
94. Anything
I wish
before
you were
foot,
playing
good.
right now, actually.
Well, I want to be playing right now. I want to play.
Back when St. Paul first instituted a 5 and under bonspiel, it was for club member teams because when we started Sunday nights here, we had so many new curlers. It was a bonspiel that I think was just held last week and
Hobber-dobber?
called the Hobber-dobber.
The Hobber-dobber. Yes, that was.
And that started out as a 5 and under, but then the people who had curled in at 5 years were like, this is one of the most fun bonspiels you can ever attend. And
Yes,
I can
correct.
attest to that.
How much?
And they said, no more 5 and under. We want to, keep coming back.
I was a boat race champion in that
So then
spiel.
it's here then?
The one
Yeah,
year
so
I played in
we
it
just can't be there. Because when
with
they're there, they
Andy
come in.
Hovland, and we
That's why I
won. We
kinda
won
like
the
to hit.
spiel.
We hit
Nice.
that thing. But if we miss,
I also
then we
helped
really screw
Andy
ourselves. All right.
put on the boat race. That was a lot
No,
of
just
fun.
T.
The
T,
boat
right
race
about
is
there.
something
We can cook it a
special,
little bit if we
only
need
to
to curl.
curling, and it's amazing.
Yes.
If you haven't done it, you have to.
That's it.
You have
Yes.
to get into it.
If anyone pulls out a
Team.
boat race at a bonspiel,
Cannot
get
be
in
back
there.
Uh,
It's a
But
blast.
it's back
As a
four.
coach, as a participant,
Top 4 is better than back 4.
I think next year
But
we're gonna
back
get a
four is better than top
Masters.
8.
Like all previous
So just
champions,
pump
we're
right
gonna
right
play
on the
after the rookies.
T-line draw. What do we think? I'm getting 14-5-ish.
I like the way it's
You like a 4?
instituted. The
right,
times
boys.
I've
Let's go get that 4.
seen it take place here at the St. Paul Curling Club, because
Hold on,
there is
betting? There's a lot of betting.
There's a lot of betting, and there's a very full-throated
Pop.
version of both the Canadian and the U.S. national
Not the
anthems sung at top volume.
Yes,
Curl,
at top
not for
volume.
line.
And we do have a setup for a flyover
Go!
with F-15s, I believe.
I think it's an F-16.
No, they're not. No, they're not Vipers. I think they're Tomcats.
Back to the game.
F-16 isn't a Viper. I think
Yeah.
that's an F-18. No, it's a Hornet.
No. other
Yellow's
way.
got Yellow's sitting 2.
Yeah.
F-18s or
I know,
Hornets.
a really good chance, actually.
Chris
We're
is
still sitting 1-2, though, right?
lining up.
How many people on the
His
chat do
first
you
shot.
think are in the or are watching this?
It really should be
Probably.
some,
I mean,
like,
I would
back
guess that
forward.
everybody who's
I didn't wanna
watching
hit
this
that.
Like,
Like, I agree with you.
participated
If we
in a
hit
boat
that,
race.
We don't know that line really well.
Oh,
I'm guessing.
Not necessarily.
This is 5 and under. I'm sure there's a few people that
I
haven't
mean, no, people that
participated.
are watching it on YouTube. Although
It's
a
friends
lot
and
of these will be
families.
watched a lot. You know, like
Yeah.
people will watch them a lot. So those
All right.
people should get into boat racing.
Oh, the boat racing, it's quintessential
We're 1-2?
Bonspiel
No, not that way. Not that way. This way.
stuff. Like
This way we
do
can't
it
mess up.
all
That
of
way
them.
we can
It's
mess up.
It is
Full 4, right?
the best thing.
Yeah, the first rule of boat racing is we don't talk
Full
about
forward.
boat racing.
Let's
I
go.
like that. That's our friend from North Dakota. He's
Oh.
got all sorts of wisdom.
have
He's
our
got
two.
so much that I can't tell
We
you
have
at
our
all.
2.
Is that Zach?
That way
Yeah.
means we.
Zachary.
Oh, that guy again.
He prefers the full Zachary.
So we got our 2.
Full Zach.
Oh.
The
We
full
won this time.
Zachary?
Yeah.
We won
Alright.
the end. Full 4. Full 4. It's going to be a little weird. I don't know what the ice is going to do.
My name's just Ted.
We haven't been
It's
on that
not
side, so
Theodore.
Matt, I'm going to give you just.
Yellow. Kunkel is sitting 2 right
Okay, so I'm
now.
going to give you guys a 95.
He's
90. I'm
choosing
gonna
to
give you 95.
go
Watch it. Keep it clean.
around on his in-turn to grab a piece of the 4-foot for a third counter.
Whoa, that's a lot.
He's leaving Elliott an opportunity
He said, "Whoa, that's a lot."
to use his
sweeping line.
to use his red rock on the.
Come on, boys!
They're pounding it hard. They've got it by. Now they just have to see what happens on the strike.
Oh!
All right, still sitting 2.
The striking band strikes again.
Yeah,
And again, I had the rock count wrong. That was hammer.
Oh, that was hammer.
Yes.
Oh.
So 2 for yellow, and we're moving to the 6th end.
Strikes
with,
again.
Kunkel
What
up
did I give you?
4-2.
Oh, they got 2 there?
Yes.
Oh.
Zachary prefers Zach,
You're right.
Zachary prefers
and he lives
Zach?
in Minnesota.
And he lives in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Where Boots?
Woody.
If he's up north, then I'll call him Zachary.
Yeah, I think he lives
What do you mean didn't ice enough?
in Buell.
Buell?
That's California, right? Buell? I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe he lives on the isn't like Grand Forks have a Minnesota side and a
East.
East
Grand
Grand Forks.
Forks.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was from,
He'll fix that.
oh, I had it. I'll come back to this. Sorry. Hallock, Minnesota. If he's from Hallock, then we can talk.
Halleck?
Hallock, yeah. That's one of my favorite spiels ever. I got some stories. Watch out for widows. But there was like before the smoking ban, I could smoke in the ice. Had a big, huge, long ash out there. Then I got hammered, and I was hungover in the morning. And I'm like,
You got hammered?
I bonspiel. And then I was like, I just need this cool, clean bonspiel air. Nope, smelled like smoke. I felt like throwing up the whole time
Just keep it clean.
because of me.
That was a great curling
Looks like it's
story.
coming down a little bit.
Here comes
Oh, I got more.
Kunkel
I just can't
into
tell.
the rings.
I am. Great shot, guys. I want to help.
They're
Matt O'Brien's been
Great
throwing a nice rock at lead, putting it pretty much where Jeff likes it.
they've been doing it
Now,
every
why can't you
time
do
too.
that like an hour ago.
The lead, Matt
needed that an
Matt
hour
O'Brien for Kunkel is an academic advisor at Arizona State University.
Ooh.
Yes! Curl, switch, curl!
Vanessa Williams, the lead for Team Elliott, works for Amazon as
Far as you
a
can. Get it as far over as you can.
senior
I don't want in the middle.
technological
hogged it.
program manager.
Keep
Man, is that a mouthful.
Okay.
Bob, we were talking in the previous draw. Sometimes you'll see like national, like fancy dancy teams will try to do a guard that's just over the hog line. What would be a case where you want like a really high guard in a curling match?
For me, almost never.
Yeah, I don't know why I would never want one, but sometimes you see them and they'll just like pull it right on the top.
I don't know if that's intentional. The longer the guard, it's not a guard anymore.
Yeah, it's more
you
easy
You can't get underneath it.
I mean,
Anywhere underneath it is hittable.
It did come into play the last couple times, though.
Well, we've had nothing out by the hog line per se.
Yeah. Well, the last game that we announced, it did come into play that high guard because he couldn't come in.
Kind of,
yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to force it to make a difference.
Playing the freeze here, down to 2 red rocks, 1 on the button, 1 fully in the 4-foot.
Okay, gotta move, but I think it will.
I mean, I've played with some really high guards before.
I think the weight is maybe just a little bit hot.
I know.
Yeah, this is definitely towards back line.
Yeah, if that curled up a little bit nice, that would have been really nice. But out and open, just hit it. Yeah, especially your yellow here. Yeah, just make the bad man go away. I mean, you want to score 1 here if you're yellow.
Well,
you want to keep that even ends, right?
Red's hammer, and if he was faced to take 1 or not, I think
Woody.
That's skating out.
Gotta go around it.
That might have
just flicked it. Yep.
Airmailed it. Yep. Just popped it out a little bit.
Now that yellow's open, and then strategy's changing here now.
Yep, hit and roll under, I think, is the preferred call here.
And then yellow throws a draw to freeze on it, I think, right?
They might clear the guard. If they went under right now, I would potentially be tempted to clear the guard if I was yellow.
I think I like scoring in even ends.
Whoa! Control! Whoa! Whoa!
But if you get a 2-rock lead, you can't get overly aggressive.
Yeah.
Trying to. This is this got popped out a little bit, and this is coming through the void.
Blair Walsh. Is it 98? I just like bringing this up because it's fun for me.
There have been so many
national championship
kicking mishaps in the history of the local football squad that I can't keep them all straight.
Yep.
Okay, good.
That's all behind us, though.
Playing the hit.
Go, Pack, go.
Playing the hit, holding it straight.
Yeah.
Roll it away, Woody.
Fine.
As far as it'll go. As far as it'll go.
Oh, that is nice.
Good.
Woody Woo really leans on that broom. He's a big lad too. He's a solid 6'3" or better.
Nice beard too. Wait, nope, that's
wrong team.
Wrong team. This guy's got a nice beard. Different brother.
Woody Woo, the third for Kunkel, is risk management in risk management for Wells Fargo.
I'll get the double. Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah, you got the back one.
All right.
So
shot.
2 yellow rocks do go away.
I know. I know, right? That poor bar.
I also don't sell bottles of water, so I got yelled at for having a cup out here.
No!
Is this no, this is a national championship. It's not a Bondsville. And they're talking about they just want to have a beer.
Sure.
Fine.
It's curling.
I don't blame them.
I think they said that Teddy Bonspield's up there and they're worried about the bar being stocked when they're off.
This is
yes!
true.
Whoa!
Oh,
and it
someone
down.
went down hard.
Whoa! Yes! Whoa!
He looks fine, maybe.
Not really.
No.
Sorry. Over on sheet.
Pan and jam.
Over on sheet D.
Are you all right, dude?
Someone.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Someone slipped and
It's not that
fell.
I was being insensitive, but it was a really good shot. So, are you all
He's
good?
saying.
Yeah. No, you weren't in the way.
looks like everyone's okay.
Yep. Caution, ice is slippery. Yep, Ron's out there. Yep. Ron's out there. He's doing a great job. He's running the St. Paul Summer Spiel here in like 2-3 weeks.
Is he okay?
Just a couple of weeks from now.
Yeah, I saw.
Mr. Adams here is getting another beer, another Dale's Pale Ale that's sponsored by USA Curling. It is delicious.
Thanks
I like
for
to be
mentioning that.
Hard all the way.
I've never met Dean. And I feel like I should maybe. I don't know.
Dean
One of those
Gemmell?
things. Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Fine human being.
Thank you, sir.
He's
Really knowledgeable.
What's-
Knows the sport of curling as well as anybody I've run into.
you just saying that or
No, I'm not just
Oh,
saying that.
good.
It's
you know I'd like to meet him because he is the what is he in the USA Curling?
CEO,
S-
the president.
So he is the guy.
Essentially, I mean, they have an office with
Yep. I hope the audience is loving this.
with people, but full of people. But he is the guy.
Still guard, Jeff. It's leave it.
No, I got some ideas. I'd love to talk.
He's such a cheerleader for the game.
I thought we could. I really thought we could.
Sort of default got into the position where he was with the resignation of the previous CEO, and I don't think they could have come up with a better person.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
enough of that.
22.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
He's got a curl.
I just want a curl.
Whoa. It's just hanging.
Hit the
This
broom,
is
throw the
just
blade.
a little, maybe a skosh heavy. No, it's coming down nice.
Whoa. Leave it
Yeah,
high.
curl that.
I think maybe
It's okay.
carve this hard. Carve this as hard as you can on the finish because it'll really go over the center line. He got that almost completely
Shocker.
under. That's not hittable.
You could. I think you might be a seal eighth, so you could maybe space weight and touch it, but
I think you got to come underneath it. And I
Or-
would,
yeah.
I would be tempted almost to come from the other way.
It looks like it. No, we're
Come,
going this way.
come under it. Oh, now he's
There's a
looking
lot
at
of
it.
coverage this
He didn't
side.
hear me, but he
You
heard
just got to
me.
get around this and get to there. Yeah.
do you know the weight out there though?
Okay,
That's
we're
the
gonna
thing.
get weird. There you go. We're gonna go on a line we haven't
It's
gone on.
probably pretty consistent.
gonna have to-
you
Yeah,
know,
they're just
they've-
saying they've been on a line they haven't done on. So the sweepers don't know like the times or anything. And
Well, there won't be any, as centerline slide path pebble
I
can
know what
break
you're
down
thinking.
later
Yeah.
in the game.
yeah,
They won't
I
be
know.
affected by that. So I
mean, I've
think
got
they
a
can
quarter
throw
of the rock,
what
but it's like
their
we don't-
regular draw weight.
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I was thinking you were gonna draw either way.
Yeah, let's just drop.
Good.
Even though it's a fresh line, I still think it's.
It's going. I'm looking at it. There's not too much frost, so
Yeah.
it might be fresh pebble, but
All right, so good 410.
410,
405.
405.
Oh.
That's fast
This-
as f.
Pop.
They
Little
said
pop. they
pop.
said. Yep.
Back 4.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Close. Stay close for line.
Yeah.
Still up.
Yeah, it's
Go
still
back
up.
forward.
Weight's looking good. Maybe just a little bit warm. Maybe it'll come
Yeah.
behind the tee a bit.
Which is fine. Just bite.
Oh, that's going
Bite,
deep.
Bite.
That's
bite,
going
bite,
back
bite,
into the
bite,
12.
Bite. Okay, that's fine. I think
Oh,
you
who
are.
is-
Oh no, red
Red's
shot.
red still shot.
According to the overhead
Follow that
TV,
now. We can sit right here. Or do you want to go this way? And
that's an amazing shot for not knowing the line or anything.
I think here.
Right here.
Yeah.
That's a nice Dale's pyramid there.
That is I think Dale's might still have it up on their website. We were curling in the senior nationals over in Traverse City,
Yeah, it's one of
and
these, like, half buried behind yours.
the Dale's beer that I mentioned. We
I thought about
stacked
it, but if we
a
freeze to that, then he's just going to come sit on
about
it
a
again.
20 can high
We're gonna try to
pyramid
put one.
post game.
And that was only like 2 of you within a couple hours?
I wanted to come
Was
more, but I wanna- I'm
that
gonna
was
have
that was
Barry- If we are heavy, I think it'll go all the way
eight
back to
eight
it.
people, but not all having a
this side.
Dales.
Yeah.
But I want to make them deal with this.
No, I've honestly always liked Dales. And I'm happy that it's sponsorship and no one's paying me to do anything, but
No, I took a little
Dale
off.
could.
All right,
Fine,
Chris is
fine.
coming underneath
Hard
here
on.
with
Oh, he
his
turned that in.
first rock.
Well, that's taking
I
off.
think it might have picked.
Curl, curl, curl,
Yeah,
curl,
that could
curl,
be.
curl, curl,
Hey, Pat.
Really,
curl, curl, curl.
really
No,
jumped.
well, at least you're
He's
walking
trying
off
to
the
trying to
drop
cover
path
this
that way.
side. Yep, trying to cover the draw path on this side.
It's not a wasted rock.
Take that drop out the way.
How much of that do you have?
That was weird.
That is a nice beard.
Took a little off, but
Little. No, that's good. That's good.
I didn't see the
Back four.
handle.
We can do
I
back four.
think that must have picked because they
Yeah,
were
that-
they were following it fairly normal, and then all of a sudden it just jumped sideways.
From 6 feet up from the hog line, that moved 8
I
feet.
mean, that actually hurt us more because I wanted to throw it again.
I know.
I love Adam Height, Terrapin Curling. He's a wonderful
like a
man
405.
and brings some beer. Dale's Pale Ale even. And he wants to do what to me?
All right, Jeff's lining up his final stone.
Light pop. No pop.
Doesn't need it. 396.
They seem to like the time. They said 396 on the release. That looks like it's coming behind T-line.
Yeah, that ain't moving
Don't
either.
clean it!
Don't get off it. No. We want it to grab now.
Yeah.
Vanessa's leaning on it. That's going deep.
Sorry. Had to
Chris is going to have a draw
96.
edge of 12.
for 2. Needs to be slightly better than full 8.
96. Yeah, it did.
It's my good luck charm.
I was like, at that point, I would have taken
All right, full 8. Be cleaning. There's some stuff on the ice now. I'm actually pretty sure it's from my shoe, but I don't want somebody else to.
Curling scramble going on behind us. I think they do have Malord out there, which is awesome.
Here comes
Yep,
the
go.
hammer stone for Team Elliott.
Looks good. Tons of line, weight
I
only.
think they're
Line's fine.
mainly just cleaning. Don't want to pick like the
oh,
last
yeah,
rock
that-
did.
that-
It's looking hot.
This
It's looking
might
hot.
come.
Shoot.
Oh, it just went too deep.
All right. One red.
Okay.
Touch.
One time,
What's Bob and Euchre say?
just a bit outside.
Just don't get
Bless his heart. He's an amazing dude.
No. I know you did. No. That was me being frustrated because I was like,
Did you think last
Somehow, last time we were at these, I was at these microphones. Bob Euchre came up. I think that was during the club championship game.
I mean, there's classy people that you want to emulate, but also you want to do your own thing. And I mean, there's classic announcers, and we're nowhere even close to being professionals. We're just here to have a good time and have fun. And
What does it mean to emoliate somebody?
Emulate?
Emulate?
Or
He said
emoliate.
He said
Emoliate.
emolate, and so
I think that's like
he didn't say emulate. He said
Oh.
emoliate.
emulate or emolate, and I was just wondering, like,
I think
is that
that
like putting hand lotion on them?
No, it involves a knife.
Oh, is it?
I think that's like the ancient Egyptians did to their pharaohs and stuff.
No, that was maybe that's what that is.
It's, to my knowledge, not a word.
Emolate, like emoliate. Emoliate's a word, right? Emollient. Put emollient on your friends.
I feel like that's a burrito that I order at a Mexican restaurant.
All right, here comes first rock of the 7th end.
Thank you, Bob.
Team Elliott probably
Nice, good handle.
wanting to steal. A force would, if they forced him to 1, it would put him down 2 coming home. I don't know. What would you prefer? Down 2 without, or up 1, down 1 without? What did I say?
You know what? If Elliott
down 2 with, or up or down 1 without.
Elliott would like to score here. Elliott like to score here because you don't want to be down 2 with
then you
hammer.
got tie game.
A tie game without.
So
that's
tied
fine.
without or down 2 with.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I'd go. Dig, boys, dig.
It's a strategy deal and how you feel comfortable and like it's the vibes.
Whoa, off.
It's all about the vibes right now, I suppose. I'm not out there and I'm not feeling like how we all feel. Like sometimes I wouldn't mind down with, and then down 2 with so I can score 3. But sometimes I think we can steal. We can steal. I don't really like the hammer sometimes. I'd rather steal.
There are definitely games where you feel like you can play better, and with 5 rock free guard zone, it sets up possibilities. You probably don't have the massive peels that you see on more experienced championships.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just maker shots first 2, and then the third skip stones. We kind of feel out what we want to do.
So Vanessa's coming
Oh, look at that move, nice.
into the house, grabbing a little piece of the side of the button.
So they're looking to steal here, aren't they? Are they?
How much?
They move. They
Three
move.
quarters.
They moving
All
the
right.
stuff on the top floor, or are they coming around to move in? Okay.
He wants to play kind of quiet weight and get it to curl enough to get a little bit of a roll underneath.
I'd play this tight, even if you hit the top and move stuff around. That's fine. But it looks like he hit this nice, and he's got a lot of weight, and that's
not coming back.
That's skating out. He
That
must have popped it.
How? Actually, how? Never mind.
Yeah, that's just
board
control weight.
That's board plus. Yeah, he got a little heavy there, a little pumped up.
That's
it's the 7th end. You get a little adrenaline going.
And
early national championships.
Early break for Team Elliott here.
Yeah, just
early
throw
in the
guard.
7th end.
Just throw a guard.
Michael Elliott playing the first of the second 2 stones.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, keep her straight.
Hard.
Leave her out there.
They seem to like the
Hard.
weight. They've controlling
line.
the line right
Hard
now.
line.
No, looking good. Looking good.
Hard line. We're good, Michael.
Just a question if he wants to get a little bit of the paint here. He is getting into the rings.
Just a
bit.
Just a little
biter.
love. Just a little love. Yeah, even if they nose it and then they're out and it's still. Oh, yep. They're popping this.
Okay, 5 rocks have been played, so the
We're gonna see some
Kunkel
heat.
team gets to blow things up here.
Oh, throw hard on that. Oh.
Sweeping right out of hand. I think maybe he started that in just a bit.
Yep. Well,
That's crossing. That might.
well, actually, okay. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Got
You can open it up. You
Got
can
a
still
piece of
see it.
something.
Yep.
Chris is going to have his brother throw the same shot he just played. Maybe taking another inch of broom to hold it a little bit further off the center of the house.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, these are the Beard brothers. They both have nice beards.
Very nice beards.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Whoa.
Yeah, it's gonna move.
Settle,
It
baby.
looks a little hot.
Don't clean. Stop, Kurt.
Yeah, Yeah, don't
It's
clean.
just cleaning.
I know. Let it grab anything.
Let it pick.
We're through.
We're through. Joe Maurer says that's frustrating. Okay, well, at least it's
Stayed in the back.
in the back. It could do something. It'd be a catcher for something for later.
I generally like when the rocks are in the back of the house like that.
Said no curler ever. Did this come up last time we did a broadcast?
I
Did
think
you say
Dave
that
said
same
it 4
thing?
times in this game.
I think I've said this every time I've announced I hate rocks in the back, the tee line.
All right, they're choosing to remove the center guard.
Fair enough.
I think that's the right call.
I mean, they get lucky and oh nope, they're just straight peel. I mean, you can hit that right and get that.
Oh, he's getting the roll, getting a roll off.
Oh,
He came as close as he could to getting that back one.
Same thing, Kirk.
Red's got to.
Short's okay.
Red's got to put up a guard.
Good thing is what would happen if they put a little more on it.
Little turnaround from earlier ends where Kunkel was sitting 3 for several shots during the end. Now Elliott playing the Reds.
Who do you think has got the vibe going right for him right now? Is that Red Rocks, of course?
Right now, line. Switch
In this
again.
particular end.
Yeah, and that's a shift throughout the rest of the game, I believe, right?
It's
All right.
been a relatively evenly matched game, so it's
It has felt like to me like Yellow has been
Yellow
has been
has
sitting a lot
had
more.
has had the vibe, had the pressure
Yeah, and
on.
then Red
a little
seems
bit
to
more.
bail out. You know, like they get the like they've been fighting it.
Yep. Yeah, and that's pressure that those people feel out there. Like, it's a team sport, and if one like collapses under the whole pressure here, and like you have to trust the process throughout.
Well, if you got a good team, everybody wants to pick somebody up. If they if they don't make a shot exactly the way they wanted to,
That's a nice shot. Get that
Diggs
back one out
gets
of
the
there.
back one off too.
Nice. That's still wide open, but
sitting
you're
open
still
and
great. That's a double. That's a double.
Well, the magic to this end is they still have one on the center line, the center line guard too.
Yep. No, that's the thing. One person makes a great shot, a double or something, and then it picks the whole vibes up of the rest of the team, and then people sweeping harder, they're trusting more. And there is a lot of ebb and flow of, I guess the kids would say, the vibe of what's going on.
Kirk's playing the down weight hit.
Yeah.
Rock's coming over. I think he's just going to get just square.
Yeah.
Hardly
All right.
hardly any roll.
That's still
I
there.
was hoping the light handle.
I mean, he's got to make a good shot here. He can't play like normal. He's got to
Let's play just a little bit down, and
just a little down. He's got to
Even
get
a-
the inside.
even a half rock roll would be pretty nice for him.
Yeah, or just any roll to the inside of the sheet.
Woody lets it go. Looks like he's got pretty nice control weight.
Yeah, it's out.
They're carving it though.
Yeah, it's just he just popped it a little
He's
bit.
getting a piece, and he's going to roll away.
Bad man disappeared. Red just got to do a draw. Oh,
Really, any like top 8 too?
First skip rock coming, and Chris Elliott,
I know.
not the actor.
That's why I think it's like.
oh, we
not
remembered
here,
this
here,
time.
Not here. Yeah.
First skip rock. All right, we can do
fine. I
this.
just gotta
I
get
can
around
count now for 4.
Chris is going to try to throw one underneath that center guard to the close to the pin as he can.
Top 4. Try to bury it. I don't know. Oh. What is time, really?
What is time?
Ha!
Man,
Michael and I are relatives.
that's a deep question. Jesus.
At least they're having
We
fun.
gotta just get around that guard.
They're having fun out there. So this is one of 4 6-team round robins. 24 teams are playing in this tournament.
Weight only.
They will play a round robin with all of their pool opponents,
Whoa.
and then the top, I believe, 2 out of every pool are going to make a playoff.
Is it like a page type sort of
take it back, I hate
deal?
No, I believe it's just going to be top 2 playing off
Oh.
from each pool.
Get it nice and cold for you.
And then,
Because I don't think you get into pages unless you're playing a full round robin.
okay.
Pretty good.
Have you experienced the round robin / playoff stuff
We're
before?
good with 1 here.
Yeah, seniors does that, and clubs.
I got 14-5 for back 4, so.
Played
So 4 or 5
competitively
with
in
the sweep?
both of those events.
A few times?
I think I played 4 times in seniors and 1 time in clubs.
Wait, you're not that old.
I-
I'm looking at you, Bob, and the rest of the people. You do not look like you've been playing in seniors for 4 times.
I could have played in 16 seniors.
16. Like twice a year?
I wasn't completely paying attention to what you guys were talking about. I was checking in on the chat. But I'm guessing.
How is the chat?
I'm guessing that one of you two said something inaccurate about who qualifies for
Come on, boys, let's
the
go!
playoffs or playoffs or whatever
In this event,
in this event.
Yeah, I have no idea.
that it is not the top 2 teams in each pool make the playoffs.
Oh, you must. No, that's what it. That's the right answer.
That's what I said.
All right. Well, then Zach was saying something.
Yeah,
he was giving
he's-
you crap.
Are
Yeah,
you
he's from
Are you
North
talking
Dakota.
about Zachary?
Zachary.
Yeah, from North Dakota. From the last game, too? Yeah, okay.
Okay, here comes.
He's going to be doing this until he catches a sturgeon.
Oh, shit. We're going to be here for a
Okay,
long
so-
time.
Chris Elliott putting his first rock in a nice spot. A little tap on it from Jeff Kunkel, but I believe it's leaving red as shot rock behind the button. I think he's choosing to guard the line.
Yep. Yeah, red's back button.
And if he executes this draw, I think
He's waving everyone off.
Jeff will be looking at either double promote onto his rock,
Little boop, boop, boop.
or a double on the other side.
I mean,
He's straight draw, come around.
well,
think that's-
technically,
I don't
yellow
think
can
that's
give
there.
up one, and then they have hammer tied.
That's not a bad position to be in at all.
The Ranger AI says, would you like to be tied with hammer?
He hits red into yellow.
Mr. Steve Cervenik
Yellow into red. and
says,
split.
Ranger AI, would you want to be tied with, or you want to be up?
Oh, yeah, we're trying to force one anyways, right?
Tied with, I think, is
Tied with is preferable, I think.
up 1 with, up 4 with.
Yeah, or up 2 without.
Well,
It's-
having played a number of competitive events
Up
with
to
with
without.
with Ranger AI, I think we've probably discussed this scenario to death,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stop. Stay with it, Hal.
and I would choose
Back line to hack.
if you could make the shot, I would choose up 2 without.
You know what? I want the rock in my hand for the last shot to win. I want that.
Oh, it's gonna be close. He made it.
Nice shot. Yeah, I'd rather be.
I love that. Curl the rock. Curl the rock.
Good shot, dang it.
Dang it. Steve Cervenik, Ranger AI. One of my personal good friends and the AI that I trust. Yeah, the best strategy is the one well executed. Yes.
So
If can't
is.
execute.
It is. Yeah, up 2 without. I would take that all day long.
My plan is to put 2 up. If we leak in on one,
And he was in a situation there where if he didn't execute that shot, he was still going to be in very good shape. So here we come. Elliott's going to have hammer rocks down 2, playing the 8th.
I just want to throw the last rock because I feel good. But then the other guy can throw after me. But you know, I want that power in my hand.
Okay, got 5 seconds. Yep, sure do. And then we still have
Well,
plural
I suppose.
When in Rome.
So, Bob, just to clarify what you're saying is you'd take down 2 with the hammer versus being down 1 without? Is that what you're
No,
saying was the option?
I said earlier that I would take
a little positive at the end.
tied without over down 2 with.
All right, I think we're good.
Tied with 2 without.
Tied without, I would prefer playing for the steal than trying to score 3 for the win.
Oh yeah, I don't want to score 3.
Boys,
That's
I like
dumb.
I like a medium.
No, it's hard
Yeah, that is hard.
Well done.
at nearly every level.
Hey Bob, hold on.
It seems like scoring.
Oh, you wrecked it, Lindsay. All right, it's fine.
Who's Lindsay?
Who is Lindsay?
I have no idea.
I mean, I've met them before.
Here comes
Kristoff.
here comes a corner guard
Curl, switch.
from Elliott's lead, Vanessa Williams.
Up. It's fine. Good shot.
Nicely placed corner. Jeff Kunkel's having Matt O'Brien throw his first rock into the top 8 foot, or his second rock into the top 8 foot. Put the first one back of the 4 foot circle.
Dig. Don't make Hal peel that rock.
Probably coming a
make Hal
little
feel it.
bit short of the rings.
All right, that's good sweep. Good sweep. Yep, center line.
Do you think it's too early for Red to throw a rock under the corner guard?
I think.
Or do you come around that center guard in front of the catcher?
Yell's back behind the house.
Oh, he's choosing for a second corner.
That might
Yeah, don't you want to? You don't want to take advantage of that free guard stuff, right?
Wow, just come. I think it's the best strategy is the
the
one
shot
well
you make.
executed.
I'm feeling a little self-conscious because the people in the chat are saying that we have no strategy discussion at all happening. I feel like we have to lift up, be smarter. I'll probably mute Teddy.
Well, yeah. No
This
one wants
is
to listen to me.
not the called shot, but
it's
maybe
fine.
not the worst result.
Oh, they are playing
Oh,
no
they're-
tick.
oh, yeah,
they are
this-
playing no
yeah.
tick. All right.
Any competitive event now is
I would've came in-
is no tick.
Except for club championships.
USGA.
Okay.
I mean, club champs. I think we could. We played honors. We played honors system.
You play club rules, but in a USA curling sanctioned event, this is going to square up.
Dean says no, which is fine. I understand the whole.
Now
Stop
Chris
for it.
is looking at coming underneath. What shot we discussed, maybe he might play on the last one.
Yeah, you should play that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. If
I
you
like this now.
something, yeah.
It will force.
You need rocks. You need
Kunkel.
rocks in play. Rocks above
It's
the
going to
tee.
force Kunkel to deal with that center guard, which he's going to have to either way.
Curl. Sweet
If you
curl,
had
sweet
a-
curl.
someone on your squad who's a big hitter, you might try the double peel of the guards. This is coming deep. This little
wide open.
Little overcooked.
Wide open. Well, it's still wide open. Well, that finished nice, but it's still wide open.
They're very close. Can't say which of those two is closer, but by the end, I don't think it's going to matter.
End of this shot, it's not going to matter here, I don't think. Unless they clip the top, and then it gets weird.
Yes!
Sweeping
Yeah,
to hold it
fine.
straight.
Whoa. You're plenty room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that might have come
Plenty
by.
room. Yeah.
That should have never been swept.
That's my bad.
Never should have been swept.
Wow, you threw that real well. That was me.
Little less ice.
Skip is owning his mistake. Jeff Kunkel is admitting that he didn't get the sweep call right on that.
That's a good skip. That's how you get your team behind you. You admit your mistakes. No one's ever perfect.
Yep.
Then you move on and keep doing what you're doing.
Hard.
Might need it. Yep.
I screw up a lot.
All right, Michael.
Hard.
Michael Elliott is jumping in to sweep his own rock. He
Far as you can.
came up a little bit short on it.
Keep pushing. You guys got
Far as you can.
But if they can get it past that yellow rock, that'll
Great
be
sweep,
huge.
Great sweep.
Just good enough. Yeah.
Teddy, I was going to tell you, I think Mac Davis is perfect in every way.
Mac Davis?
Yeah, you know who Mac Davis is?
I should
the
know, but
singer?
no.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Each day I look in the mirror and I say something. That's all the lyric I know. But
Wow, the dulcet tones of Chris Lisney.
Mac Davis.
I'm not going to lie, that actually sounds really good in my headphones when you're
Right next to
singing.
it's not bad.
Nice.
There's
nice.
not
They
too
can get
many
both of them
people
on
that I
both.
can say that. Like, my voice
think if they
annoys
get,
me, but you have a very nice voice.
Straight back,
Oh, thanks.
Keep singing.
and then we'll see what
And
happens.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Okay,
Let's listen to some strategy.
Team Coyotes Kunkel has brought Jeff Baird, their coach, out
Let's listen to him.
on a timeout.
Yeah, and they hit and roll, but we're still one.
Each team gets a timeout during the game, and I think they've chosen
Just
a
to get there.
really good time when to execute
Yeah,
theirs.
pee time.
Love it. So top four.
So I believe
timeout
they've come to a consensus on the shot to play. Timeouts take a minute. They give the coach a certain amount of time to travel out onto the sheet to talk to the team. So they got everything squared away, and they have chosen to not clear the top two guards, but to play underneath them. So timeout is coming to close.
Be ready to hold it. 4:05. I think so.
I don't think anybody's running into any time issues. If you run out of time, you lose the game, no matter what the score is. So
Yes, for line.
here comes here comes Woody Woo with his what I believe is his
Keep going.
first rock.
Keep going.
And
all right,
I don't
that's
think
right,
they're
keep
going to
going,
get
keep
this
going.
by. I think this is going to
Get a
click
little
the red
wicking around.
the
There we
red
go.
guard. It does click the red guard. So yellow still sitting shot. Red
Top four.
attempting to
Not yet. I think he's saving that.
throw a draw underneath those that cluster of three out in front of the rings.
Hit the broom, have a nice weight. Easy game. Ooh, that's the light handle.
Line!
Oh, and they're calling line on light handle. That's probably going to overcurl, just making its first rotation on
Hard
the
line.
way down.
Hard line.
They're sticking with it though.
Off.
Oh,
Yep.
he's
Maybe
got
a little bump.
He's got contact.
Bump. Little bump. Okay.
Potentially set something up, getting another one into the rings.
Oh, those angles
I don't
aren't
even get all
looking
the way
good,
around.
No, the house has shrunk considerably with the rocks out front.
I see like a center line bump with theirs. I'd maybe throw that
Sorry,
guard.
more. Well,
Watch out! There's people sweeping.
Got a little crowded there on the edge with the rock being played
Yes, for
on
line.
yeah.
sheet
Wait
B.
a little up.
Good.
T plus.
Up
I think I
now.
played those guys in
plus.
Partyville, or at least their coach was in Partyville.
94.
Yes, Hal. Whoa.
Some nice
Wait's all
two-sheeters
there.
down in
Wait's all there. We're all
Wisconsin.
there.
Woody
Plus.
Woo is coming into the
Nice
rings with his second shot. It's a little warm.
Oh, come on, curl.
And going to the
Sorry.
back.
No, I needed a
Back
set.
12.
That's fine.
Yeah, Kunkel said it. He said, "Dang it."
There is a lot of curl there.
I mean, the curl's still there.
Chris is
to do
looking at
that.
the center rocks,
blowing it
thinking
up.
they should go away. He needs to score 2, so
Throwing Peel, big weight, Bonspiel weight.
Just right at me.
You pointed to our right. Is that the Canadian right, or is that the?
for the turn, that was Canadian right.
Okay.
So he wants the
intern.
He wants the intern. So Kirk Rose letting her go with good weight.
And a little light handle, then 2. Not pop.
Line.
Not. That's one rotation.
Really jumped across that center line.
Yep. Yeah, that's you have. Ooh, he's
got an interesting stack there. Possible combo.
Yeah. The gun might be there
I
with
mean,
a little
I guess
bit
look
of
at this,
drag,
like,
if you can hit it right.
There's that tap. There's that up. They don't have that tap anymore. Or it's the draw around that way.
Possibilities, and they're all worth considering here.
Like the same thing again?
Yeah.
I think they've thrown this rock. They've thrown this turn enough to be confident of where to set the broom. Just get the weight right, and you can bury this big time.
The
All right, lights the miss. Top eight's the
second
miss.
best
Like,
guard
full
is top
eight.
4.
Fighting 4 is ideal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard that said before.
I say a
looks like
lot
it's not gonna
because
curl,
that's
but it will.
usually what I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
do.
Well, I'll trust you guys on that.
I like being aggressive.
405.
For top 8.
405, 410.
Cool.
Okay, he's talking about a 405 or a 410. That would probably include a little bit of a pop. See if I can.
That's just wild to me.
I got a 405 out of him.
Nice.
Gotta go for line.
So he's throwing. He threw the weight that he
Line's
had
good
in his
now.
mind.
It's gotta go. It's gotta go. We gotta go.
It does look light.
Oh, that's checking up big time.
Yeah, it is. Pound it. Come on.
That's
Dig.
Yeah, that's 16 seconds out hog to hog.
I mean, that's still fine. That's
All right,
it's
guys.
still a great shot.
I got a 19.
That's fine though. But
Wait,
look,
no,
it's a
it's
good
not.
position.
I know.
For red, it's a great shot.
I gotta hit this here really
It's hard to time from the far end. I got a 405, and his lead told him that he got a 19, so that'd be 419 on the back line to hog line split.
That's
The risk is if it ends up
fast.
here.
Yeah, without a pop, that is really fast.
Okay.
Because, like,
Give me right here.
Okay.
I'm throwing like peel.
a 4 is maybe a 1 usually, normally,
We're gonna open up the middle.
with a lot of sweeping.
All right. Chris is looking to blow it up, remove both of those center guards, maybe get some action onto his rock in the top 12 in a beneficial manner.
If he throws Peel, he's looking the outside, just moving all
Gotta
those
get the
rocks
right side of the
around.
redstone.
There's no way that back rocking.
No, but it could trickle in if the yellow pops are hard enough. There could be you could trickle it into the 4-foot.
If he hit it too thin, maybe.
Line.
Yes. Yes.
He's sweeping for line.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Yes.
Sweep the
Just
shooter.
need to roll the shooter off.
Sweep the shooter. Oh. I stand corrected.
That was
Yep.
so cool.
He's sitting shot
I had
open
fun.
now. Big decision for Team Kunkel on
I don't know.
what to play here.
I don't know what that line
Think we
is.
just
though, to
draw in
come
there?
around all the way.
That's
Like,
still a tough shot,
coming through
though.
there, I don't know what that line is.
It's-
Don't
it-
you just?
Do we go like this?
There's only two
Do we go like
rocks.
this and just sit here?
Touch the forefoot and we're fine.
Two rocks
I
left to
think that's-
come. Don't you?
I mean, I don't
Can't you
mind
hit?
going- I don't mind
Don't you
going
hit
like
the
this,
open
and we just
rock
get
or
right
hit
there.
the rock in the
You know
back,
what? I've
and
done that
they
shot.
can't score
We've
two?
done that shot multiple times.
Oh.
I prefer it straight draw.
I mean,
Edge. A little more.
There's no
Yeah, I
okay
like
shot.
that. A little bit.
Definitely
Yeah.
open
If you
it.
hit that red rock in the back, it's game over, right?
Yeah, I just don't know what this
yeah.
is. Buddy. I just don't know what
Unless
this
you
is,
unless
right?
you completely jam it full on that
Yeah.
back yellow,
don't-
and that is a possibility.
or you rack and then you give up
They're
up
sitting
to.
one. We need to become one.
I-
Behind cover.
I don't mind this shot.
No, I don't either.
Going behind that single guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's aggressive and there's aggressive, and I think this
Going
is
down the
aggressive, but it's
I don't know. I want to go in towards the center, but I just don't know what that weight is.
Okay.
Unless we want to try to do like a backline tap.
I was looking at that.
yeah, that ain't bad. Backline tap.
If you tap them out, I don't see
They
where
can't get two. They
Yeah, I
can't-
know, but if I wick and roll over, they get two. Let's see. 1 sec.
Okay, take your time.
We got time.
Yeah,
Got 2
yeah. No,
minutes.
this is good. Think about this.
Plenty of time left on the clock.
half of
Looks
that
like they
rock.
both have at least
got
a
half of this
couple
rock.
of minutes left.
And do they have a timeout or no?
No, they already took their timeout.
That's right.
I'm not thinking a ton of weight. I'm thinking just like, do you think we can get through this port with backline? I guess I just don't know how long it'll carry and how long it'll hold.
I can
How much
see a
time
piece
do they
of
have on the
dirt
clock?
right by that rock
The draw
from
instead?
here.
Do we
There's
like
a piece
the draw
of
going?
black schmutz up there.
It's
Right. So I
They
guess
have 2+
we do
minutes.
need
This
to, we do
is
need to drop
yeah.
probably
this
draw
is
that
as
way,
good
right?
as a timeout. They
Okay.
have plenty of time to get this rock
Yeah.
off.
So let's
I
put your broom out and
no,
bring
this-
it up just a little bit. Yeah. That's right.
I mean, it's
What do you like?
right now. It comes
405?
down to whatever he
He's right.
feels
Never
comfortable
mind.
No, no,
throwing.
it's-
Boneheaded there.
Okay.
The lines there are wonky. If we throw the wrong
Right.
weight, the rock's lost. Versus this getting into top, like, it just needs to get full 8. That's all this rock has to do.
All right.
I like that conversation.
415.
No. 405 still.
That side's the really fast side. What I threw last time.
Okay,
395.
No, that's,
let's see how
it's good conversation between the
final rock from Jeff Kunkel.
sweepers and the skips, trying to figure out line and
Wait,
stuff.
wait. T!
Just gotta be full 8. Make sure it's there. Yes, for line. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, it
It
just took off.
Yep.
I think it's
fine.
they got it
He's
by.
fine.
They got it
Oh
by.
my goodness, guys.
They got it by.
Yeah, we're in the
Nice
Real
shot.
nice shot. It's curling open though.
But it is open, so all
Yep.
you just throw something at it, and hopefully it sticks in the house, and you get your 2, and then we get bonus curling.
Keep the shooter, and we
curl
might be
normal
looking
at
at an
it.
extra end.
Bob,
Cool. Let's do that.
I want to see
Finish it
extra
here.
curling.
Why not?
I want to hang out with you more.
Yeah, why not? It's always fun
Here,
to.
I'll get the whiskey drink. Wait. There we go.
normal, and we got to stick around.
Chris
Give me a
played
touch
an extra
more.
end in his first draw, and
right on the center
unfortunately gave up a steal in the extra. So he's no stranger to these tight games.
Been there. Do it again.
So he's
Ooh,
playing
he's hot.
nor-
He's hot.
He wanted to play normal weight.
Okay,
That's what he called.
Hard line.
Okay.
Yup.
They got it by. I think he's good. No, he's jamming.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
And
Andy
rolls out.
Andy rolled the shooter out.
Bob, there's no bonus curling.
No bonus curling.
That was a good game. That was a really good game.
Jeff Kunkel pulls it out, goes to 2-0 in the round robin.
Handshakes all around here. That was a fun game to watch and announce here.
It was. Chris Elliott, unfortunately, in 2 very tight games, drops to 0-2, and I don't think that record reflects their abilities out there.
No, these guys are good curlers. For under 5 years experience, these guys are amazing.
It's great to see.
I'm excited to see them out in the circuit, and
They're dedicated.
Yeah.
They bonspiel a bunch. It's great to see. Well, thanks, Ted. That was fun. Chris?
Bob, we have to play together.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We've discussed this.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going.
got
Are we going to the Hotter Than Hell Bonspiel in
hotter
July?
than hell.
Yeah.
I'll be fishing, but
Well, I've been talking to Mullins.
Getting
Mullins
your
here.
sturgeon.
yeah, no, I don't think you can. Well, maybe you can catch sturgeon in July, but I don't think so. All right, thanks everybody. We'll be back on the air tomorrow at noon.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for talking about Dale's beer.
Yes, hearts and loves.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
All right. Good night.